Hey there ladies and gents, I'm Game Guy, and today I'm going to be reviewing Braid. The version of the game I'm going to be reviewing is for the Mac, but the game originally came out for the Xbox Live Arcade on August 6, 2008, and the game just got released for the PlayStation 3 Network last month. So this game is a puzzle platformer kind of style. It reminds me a lot of the old Mario games in its mechanics. Um, The whole point of this game is there are puzzle pieces hidden in the maps, and you have to try and find them. Puzzle pieces vary from 2 pieces to 4 pieces, depending, and you have to do various things, and sometimes it can be really tricky to try and get all the puzzle pieces. So this is the first level, and it's just kind of showing you how to get around and stuff. And the mechanics are pretty simple: spacebar to jump, arrow keys to move, nothing to complain about there. And there are various different enemies in this game, like right there. It was a creature that kind of reminded me of a Goomba from the old Mario games. And they have various uses other than just killing you. You can jump on them, and you can reach places that otherwise would be inaccessible, like that puzzle piece there that I already collected. I couldn't have gotten that without jumping on that Goomba. Now the reason this game is so cool isn't just because it's a really complicated puzzle platformer, it's because it brings a new thing to the field. It allows you to control time. So as you can see there, I just missed the platform. All I had to do was press the shift button and I would go back in time. This actually comes into play a lot better later on in the game. As you progress through levels in this game, new things become unlocked. Like in this level, as you move forward through the map, time moves forward. But as you move backwards, time will move backwards. See, as I took a step there, the Goomba also moved back. And my goal here is try and make the Goomba get through these so he'll pick up the key. So I'm going to make him go forward in time by myself walking forward, and then I'm going to walk backwards in time so that he will get me the key. Also, in later levels, you're able to control your shadow. As you can see here, if I click that lever, the wall will go up and then come right back down. But as like that, so I'm going to go back in time, and my shadow is going to complete the last action I did. So he'll pull the lever, I'll go under it, and I'll be able to make it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture all of my gameplay because the screen capture program that I was using was kind of glitching. I'm using a demo version. I kind of cheaped out on you guys, sorry, but the screen capture program I was using was glitching. It was jumping all over the place, and it was really irritating to try and get everything that I needed. So I kind of just gave up after a while. But as on top of being able to control time and time going forward when you move forwards and backwards and being able to control your shadow, later on you also get a ring, and that ring, when you drop it, time slows down around it. And this is very important for some of the challenges, and it can get really tricky knowing where to drop the ring to make sure something doesn't happen at a certain time and it happens later, and it gets really tricky and it's really fun. Overall, this game is pretty solid. Some of the weak areas I would say is probably the storyline. The storyline's kind of iffy. It's kind of, I don't know, complex and artsy, and you have to read to understand it. So most of the time I just skip past all the books just to get to the gameplay, so the story just goes right over my head. I tried to look it up online. I still didn't really understand it, but it doesn't really matter to me. The gameplay was solid and it was a fun game, so story can go out the window for this one. Overall, I would give the game a 7.75 out of 10. And the reason I have for that is I don't really feel it's an 8, especially since I gave Modern Warfare 2 a 9. I don't think it's an 8. And I don't think it's quite a 7. I think it's higher than a 7.5. So there you get 7.75. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Later on, I'm going to be reviewing another game by PopCap Games, and that's Plants vs. Zombies. Really fun, different take on a tower defense game. Hope you guys will like it. And for this video, just please rate, comment, and subscribe.